I thought I would do no more airplanes. I was burned out from doing that little flying car. I'm talking very long hours for a guy that was a couple of years beyond the retirement age for the parent company at Northrop. And I was tired, really, really tired. And I got a 21-hour drive. And I actually asked Tanya, I says, well, what do you think I did? Let's look back and, could I have done something differently? Could I have done something better? And just kind of asking that question, I thought of something that I had never even thought about before. And that is back there in Mojave, there are 320 people. Every one of them paid taxes. Most of them have families. And that job was there because of what I did. It wouldn't necessarily be there if I hadn't done that. For example, this kind of work would be done within the primes, and it would be done slowly and poorly. And I don't see that there would be 320 jobs created with the primes, in the primes, or Beechcraft or whatever, to supplant what would happen if there never was a scaled composites. So here I'm thinking, every one of those jobs, they paid taxes, and what that means is every other taxpayer in the country benefits from that. If the government needs so much money, and here's something new that pays taxes, all the rest of them pay less, a little bit. And at that time, there was a lot of discussion about jobs, okay? And the President of the United States was bragging and bragging of the jobs that he created. And what a wonderful thing for the economy, and what a wonderful thing it is for all the peoples that he created jobs. And I got to thinking about that, and the jobs that he created, I have to pay the salaries. It comes out of my taxes. So if he creates a job, I pay more taxes. It's a simple logic. And I realize that there's an enormous difference between a job that Scaled Composites created and a job that the President created. Night and day opposite. And I said, Tanya, I says, I've never thought about that as being something that I should brag about as things that I contributed to my nation. But I went home later and I calculated that if 1/100th of a percent of the people in the United States had done what I had done, our country would have phenomenal economic success. Over-the-top economic success. Takes just a few people, percentage-wise, out of 270 million people to make the economic success of the country huge. And that's something that I should be proud of. And being a technical airplane designer, it never dawned on me